So can you tell us about the Improving Birth Rally and why this is your second year in a row organizing
Second
this
year.
on Labor Day as part of the national movement?
Right, right. And to be perfectly honest, I was out on the internet just one day looking for ways that I could become involved in the community, and I saw it, and so one of the things I do well is organize. So I opted to get involved, and now I've kind of got a bigger push, and I set a goal for myself to double from last year, which I think we did easily.
Great. That's enough. So, do you want to talk about your role as a childbirth professional?
Sure. I am a birth doula. I am a person who goes along with moms, either hospitals or at home. I'm personally hired privately by the client, and I help them through their whole process from the time they talk to me till after the baby's born. They might need help with breastfeeding, they might just need help coping with postpartum depression. Um, I take the place of the mom and the auntie and the person that's now living in a different country or across the nation.
Right, right. And do you want to talk about the need for evidence-based birth?
Oh, absolutely. That's what this whole movement is about. Evidence based birth is using the practices that are done with scientific studies that are current and having policies, especially in hospitals, that actually reflect those policies, or the
Okay.
evidence, I should say.
So, in your experience in hospitals, do you run up against non-evidence-based
All the
practices?
time. But it's not, I don't think it's anybody's fault per se.
Can you give me some examples?
Sure. For instance, evidence does not support rupturing membranes. That's a really easy one that a lot of doctors will do it because they want to speed up the process for some reason. And if they would let it alone, maybe labor would phase out for a little bit or a few hours. But mom needs that break, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't always be about the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Another one that's really easy to talk about is
Mm-hmm.
continuous fetal monitoring,
Right.
where they've actually shown that continuous fetal monitoring actually increases cesarean rates because they see every little thing, which may or may not be an actual issue.
Right, right. How about I've been hearing about early cord clamping.
That's an interesting topic because that's one of those situations. Um, First off, ImprovingBirth.org doesn't really take a stance on any one of these. It's really about what's evidence based and what the mom wants, what the family chooses. And so, the evidence points towards clamping the cord and delaying it until the baby's breathing on its own. That's what the evidence supports. However, it's very common and it's been taught to obstetricians and they continue to teach it, and it's kind of a never ending cycle where the baby comes out and they clamp the cord pretty much right away.